Before the review starts, I'm going to direct you where you can pick up these comics yourself over on newageninjacorps.myshopify.com. There will be a link in the description below, and there's all kinds of cool stuff here, not just the comics. They're 99 cents. You could not possibly get a better deal for this comics than that price. There's comics that cost $3, $4, $5 from the big two. They're not half the amount of artwork and detail and passion put into it. So definitely check this store out, because they also have posters and t-shirts, backpacks, socks, all kinds of cool stuff. I love the posters because they are also can be t-shirts and stickers, and boy do I love stickers. I'll roll in a picture of my laptop. It's if I didn't want to just make it nothing but rag stickers, it'd envelop my whole entire laptop. But I got to leave room for other stuff. But definitely check these guys out. They got amazing stuff. The art here is absolutely fantastic. I love the Versma poster. It is probably one of my favorites. I just love this look. I love the American flag. It's patriotic. It's strong. It's bold. It's so cool. And you can get it in all different kinds of sizes. You can get it in a shirt. You can get it in sticker form. So be sure to don't pass this up, because you're not going to get better art, better storytelling, and better customer service from these guys. And this whole creative team is just amazing. So be sure to check out their store, buy their comics, buy their merch, support great creators. Also, if you're extra awesome, they do have a Patreon that you can go check out. I will leave that link also in the description below. And they have different tier levels. You get access to art early. You can even get, they even ship out the comics early to their Patreon, their backers. And they just share a lot of cool content there. There's special Patreon only sections. You can check out cool art. They're very this is one of the few teams I've actually ever interacted with where you can tell they care about every single customer and they care about their product more than anything else. They want to put out that amazing, great story. So be sure to check out their Patreon, because you'll be supporting amazing creators who are good to their fans, good for their product. They're not just trying to take your money and leave you with nothing with the terrible story. They actually truly care about pushing out an amazing story. Even if their project made nothing, they would still put all the care and detail that you will find in these comics out there for you guys. So definitely give them a look. It's like I said, great creators. You'll be supporting a great team. And now on to the review. So we're finally up to issue number 4 of Rags. And check out my previous reviews. It's my favorite series, comic book series of last year leading into this year. And I like to start out with the cover. We have a great cover here. They do a lot of variant covers, but this is the one that I have. And I love the look. We got the two heroes back to back. Serious looks on them. You know, there's going to be some cool stuff going down. We haven't met Operator here yet. We met him at the end of the last issue, but we don't get to really get to know him. But he's my new favorite character. Without a doubt, I found him to be hilarious. I know a lot of guys like this, and I gravitate to people who are more open-minded and they just say what they want to say, and you know what, but deep down inside, you know he's a good guy, but he also doesn't take crap from anyone. Luigi, again, you beautiful bastard. The art is so good. Just that alone, the 99 cents, come on, you can't beat it. And if you want to go uncensored, you can pay a little more, but you're not losing anything with the censored version. So getting back into the actual issue, again, don't steal things. Don't be a jerk. Just support the creators, especially great creators like this who honestly give a crap. And there's a lot of comics out there where I feel like people are just getting their paycheck. We get to our character select screen. Still haven't unlocked everyone just yet. We still have, again, Riley Hawkins. We learn more about him. We only saw him a tiny bit in the previous issues, and we learn a lot about this guy. And yeah, you're going to end up hating this dude. I wanted something better for him. I thought he would become more of a good guy, but it looks like he might actually become a bad guy. We open up. We are in present time. The other issues dealt a lot with leading up to where Regina is now. They make their way to a kind of a safe place. It's probably the best defensible place, and there's survivors there, and it's an adult store, which is actually kind of really funny. I like how, you had the text that's come from like the writer, and they let you know what the scene is, and they literally say, and I'll shut up and let you get back to the story. That's hilarious. I just love little nods like that. There's not a lot of action, but we get to learn a lot about some new characters. You can see more people's motivations, and we get to meet Operator, who is so amazing. It's worth the 99 cents right there just for Operator. He's so freaking hilarious. She's getting led through here, and now she's with people, with survivors, with groups. She was in that small group in that other area, but they end up getting attacked. So now she's kind of in a bigger, more safer environment. But we come to learn that there are zombies. They are the most immediate physical threat, but there are human threats too. Like when she ran into those two freaking soy boys with the colored hair. Sometimes the worst enemy is probably going to be the humans, and the zombies are just like a natural enemy. And then you have the human enemy who can be cunning, who can be deceptive. That actually might be actually more dangerous. Oh, our gym boy's trying to be, he's trying to be like super nice to her, like way over the top, Riley. I call him Jim because he kind of reminds me of Jim Hawkins from A Lost Star and what's his face from Resident Evil Code Veronica. If they had an unholy union and they made a man baby, it would look like this guy. I just made that weird distinction. So if I actually call him Jim, his name is Riley. So he's like being super like, hey, I can show you over here. This is where this is. And he's like trying to impress her. When an old man gives you advice about a lady, you kind of need to take it. He's like, dude, forget it. She's like way out of your league. You're like a boy and she's a woman. And you two, that's literally is the most incompatible couple of all time. And she's not going to just give you a pity screw. This is like a zombie apocalypse. Dude, stop thinking with downstairs. Start thinking with upstairs. Regina isn't going to only break your heart. She's going to break your freaking legs. So back the F off, dude. And he just becomes like a creeper. I'm like, oh, you freaking... I kind of wanted his character to be better than that. I don't know why, but man, he got boobmatized because Regina is a gorgeous woman, but dude, she wants nothing to do with you. If a lady likes you, she'll let you know. Remember that, fellas. So she's like, forget it. I don't want you to show me around. I can find my own way. And he's like being a creeper, like he's falling behind her and stuff. Ugh. She's looking for clothes because that's like the whole journey right now is get some damn clothes on because all she has is like a jacket and shoes. She's digging through stuff and we get a Sailor Moon reference here. Probably the third one in the series so far. Sailor Mercury. Good. Sailor Jupiter was always my favorite. I don't know. But Mercury's fine. I don't know how I'm going to censor all this because she finds some underwear, but it's like a strap on. They censored in the comic here, but I might do extra censoring because I try to keep my channel a little clean, but that's hilarious. I mean, if there was no other thing to wear, you might as well. I'm surprised there wasn't a way to detach the apparatus, if you will, but she's just stuck with that. And this is where I love the art so much because you can take all the word bubbles out. You can go from the prologue issue all the way to now, and you can pretty much follow the story. You will lose nuance with the characters' names and locations and stuff, but you can pretty much follow it just with the art. And that's what I absolutely love about the Rags team with the art direction and the art from Luigi. It's just so, you just know what's going on. I have read comics from the big two where while I like them, there's some really cool stuff out there. I would be lost. I had to reread a couple of pages a couple of times with Rags. It's nothing like that. I know exactly where they're going, how the characters feel, what their motivations are just with the expressions on their faces, which is just absolutely amazing, especially from an quote unquote indie book that's supposed to be, oh, don't buy the indies. They don't have low quality stuff. This is higher quality than I've seen in most comics that it costs 3 times as much. But we see she was walking by and she sees the group of people. They're all kind of camped out in the floor level. And I'm thinking she's having feelings in remembering what happened last time with the tents and all these people because they got slaughtered. Something happened there. I wonder if we're ever going to get... I think those people were trying to kill her. There were some other ladies that didn't like Regina. They just... I don't know. They had something against her. I'm thinking because they supposedly locked the door. The door got unlocked. Zombies got in. So I don't know if they were trying to set her up or whatever, but she looks like she doesn't want to be with groups of people because I'm thinking that memory of all those people dying again. Ugh. Hawkins, you idiot. He's like trying to help her out, and he seems like a nice guy. And since she found some clothes, she basically gives him back his jacket, leave me the hell alone. And she's basically giving him the cold shoulder like hardcore. Gives him back his jacket, and this is where we get the first creeper moment. And the coloring here. He goes from just his normal way he's colored, just his hair and stuff, to like this dark blue greenish. And I think that's going to let us, the readers, know, again, with no discernible dialogue, nothing, that, oh, he's turning bad. He's letting his like darker side come out. And you can see that just with the visuals. God, I love the visuals. I haven't said how much I love the art in this comic because it is flipping amazing. She kind of finds a room that's kind of off to the side, and when she's alone, there's no one around, she has that tough outer exterior around everybody, and that's when she starts to break down again. That's when she starts having memories of the past, people who died with Sheen, and she has this what an amazing splash page here. It's I'm gonna have to censor a whole hell of a lot of it, but it's an amazing splash page, and we get some pretty interesting backstories. We get to see Shane proposing to her. We get it looks like the first part of the zombie attack and them escaping, them getting away. Shane here getting a little boom chicka wow wow. And I would like to see that this lead up here. I wonder if we're ever going to get these flashbacks. I know I want to see the story move forward, but there's so many little questions in the past. I still want to see all that. The story's interesting enough for me to want to know all the prequel stuff too. But I guess that's leading up to all this, and how he died and how she kind of was a little responsible for that because she had a little freak out. Then she has another flashback when she was deployed. They got hit with an IED. She's on the side of the road. They're under attack. Her arm's all jacked up, and she sees Rachel. Just, man, she's gone. There's no evac, no nothing. She is completely gone, and that's gonna live with you forever when you see dead bodies, people in combat, all that. The core of the story is about a woman with PTSD dealing with this extraordinary situation, and in the battle that's in her mind as well. She has external threats and she has internal threats, and both are just as dangerous as each other. And when you combine those two things, she's in one hell of a situation. She wakes up, and then we get to meet some new characters. We get this blue-haired person. I see her red hair, her blue hair. It's Pokemon Red and Blue here, and she's super bitchy. Like, come on, this is a survival situation. She's complaining about the food. Yeah, it's going to be like ration type food. You're going to get your Spam, you're going to get your rice, and maybe some eggs or something like that. If you're lucky, there might be some bread. That's how it's going to be, and it's going to be that way for the foreseeable future because this is a survival situation. But she's a freaking bitch, and yeah, I already hate her. Freaking blue hairs, you can't stand them. Regina's kind of in line. She wants, to get some food. It's been a couple days since she's eaten, and I guess they give out meal tickets to everyone and everything. So she doesn't have any of that. She just got there. She's like, come on, it's been 2 days. Come on, it's not going to hurt anyone. Let me have a freaking meal here. And we get Operator. God, I love this guy. Everything he says and does, I just absolutely love. You don't give Operator the business because he's going to give it right back to you. He straight just co-cocks this guy. And he has his signature IWI Tavor. It has an amazing rifle. If you're looking for a Bullpup 5.56, you probably couldn't do better than the Tavor. It's battle proven. Israelis have been using for forever. And this also has the Angel Disruptor handguard extension on it. I'm not a big fan of adding weight to the end of your weapon, but it looks cool. It has a very, gives it more of a futuristic look. But enough weapon talk. Knocks this dude out, and he straight pulls a gun on him and everything. He just lets him know, hey, freaking cool it. It's just a meal. And we already had people throwing their food on the floor, so come on, just let her have her damn food. So he's being kind of nice to her, letting her have some stuff. Operator and Captain Dildo because of her strap on. That should be a comic on its own. The spin-off right there. Everyone's kind of giving her the stink eye or whatever, but I like how Regina's starting to open up. She's opening up to Operator. I think she's so much more comfortable around military vets, things like that. That's where she feels, to me, I think that's where she feels more at home. She can be more of herself. You can see that tough outer exterior melts away a little bit when she's talking with the Operator. She's kind of trying to be nice back to him, kind of trying to thank him. I like that. She's not just has that, mean look on her face all the time whenever she's with the regular survivors, the civvies. And I like that. That's cool. I'm seeing her. I like to see her grow a little bit, letting open up just a tiny bit. Even if it's only to a select few people, she's doing it. We skip forward a little bit, and they're having I'm skipping some pages here, but they're kind of having a big meeting. And of course, in these kind of situations, we have lots of people. It's always going to be lots of different opinions. People are going to have all these different ideas about how to do stuff. Regina kind of introduced herself, and she's just trying to find some damn pants. She's like, hey, hello, I'm Regina. Has anyone got some damn pants? And we got this blue hair chick, and I'm assuming her girlfriend. This blonde lady, she doesn't say or do anything, but you can tell they're important characters because colored people who are colored in are important people. She's, again, being super bitchy, and she's transgendered, and an Operator just doesn't give an F. I absolutely love this guy. He doesn't give everyone gets it equal. No one's special to him. If you do something stupid, he's going to let you know. And if you're doing something he doesn't like, he's going to let you know as well. He's not going to say, I better hold my tongue here or there. So they're having an argument about basically sending troops in and out, trying to find people that were lost. And they're like, we need more supplies and food. And I'm going to go out there. And they're just being really bitchy. And people are starting to, these damn military types that think they run the show. Well, they kind of do in this situation. You kind of need to be grateful you're alive. And just, if things need to go down, you need to help out. You got to help out. This is a very tense situation. emotions are running high. You need a little bit of order, and if that happens to be military presence, police presence, someone of authority, you kind of have to have a little bit more of a train of command. And these people seem to be kind of wanting to do their own thing. They're starting to get stir crazy here. But I like this because even though there's a huge kerfuffle between Blue Hair and Operator, he just like, yeah, kind of just talks off, whatever, do whatever you want. And as soon as he's away from the group, he goes back to his little area that's what happens to be where Regina slept. That was like his area. That's when he kind of throws his helmet on the ground and he gets pissed off. He didn't do it in front of the people. He kept his cool. He said what he wanted to do, and he's going to let them kind of, if they, hey, you guys don't want to listen to me, whatever. But he didn't show his frustration to them, which I think is a huge when it comes to like authority, when you're leading people. If you're leading a group of people and things are going bad, you can't let them know that you're frustrated, that you're flustered. You have to be that pillar. You have to be that rock. And when you're all alone, get angry then. But right there, I thought that was really cool that he kept his cool. Little small touches like that. I love that. It made me love this character even more. Skipping a couple pages here. Her and Operator and Regina are talking, and she's trying to get some clothes, and he's looking for him. Then he has like this, I don't know, Reese's peanut butter cup fetish. He's eating stacks of these things. I don't know what that references to. I'll eat peanut butter cups, but he's going to town. This is where I get my absolute favorite part of the comic, because we have Regina's like, wow, you're such an ass. He's like, yeah, whatever, and he's giving his opinions about there's like, oh, you're racist, you're sexist, or all these things like that, and Regina's like, oh, black people can't be racist. don't tell me how to live my life. I love it. It reminds you so much of Drake and Josh. I'll throw a clip in here.
Package for Josh Nichols.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. Even when it was something nice. I love it. She flips him off and he's like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And he just laughs it off. There's like nothing you can say to this guy to get him going. Like face to face, he's going to just keep laughing at you. You get the quick comebacks. I just love it. He notices freaking Hawkins, the creeper mister. Hey, Regina. And he's like coming in and out. He has his creepy face. And he's like, oh, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just going to show you around. And then look at Regina's face here. And then when she was talking with Operator before, she's back to stone cold, 10-foot high wall, 30 feet deep. You're not penetrating. And this Hawkins kid it's not going to ever happen, dude. You see Operator sees that he's creeping and he's like, forget it. It's not my problem. And then he's like, ugh. And then he starts following him. So if this guy tries something, he's going to have Regina who can break this kid, every single one of his bones, and Operator's following close behind. So this kid's going to be done if he tries anything. But that's where we finish up here. There's a Legend of Zelda reference. It's dangerous to go alone. Cue the reference. But that's where we end up. Good story building, world building. We get to meet some more characters. I know that blue hair chick's she's gonna cause some damn problems. I can just tell these high attitude, these hoity-toity freaking people being bitches. Sorry, cussing, whatever. But damn, I can't stand these kinds of people. They think they know everything. You don't know, dag diddly crap. Just shut up and listen. You can contribute. You can be part of the solution. But let's understand our positions here. But I'm looking forward to issue 5. I want to see Creeper Boy. I don't want him to die, but if he keeps pushing this kind of stuff and he gets attacked by a zombie, I will shed no tears for this guy. Dude, just be of help. You can maybe be Regina's acquaintance, maybe friend, but it's never going above that. And I don't think this dude's going to do that. So that's gonna wrap up this issue. Great art. Great storytelling. Operator is hilariously awesome. He is my favorite comic book character of 2019 so far, for new characters, and I want to see more of them. It wasn't a lot of action, but that's okay, because if you're going to build world, you're going to give us more characters, give us some more motivations, set things up. You don't have to have a lot of action, and that's what issue 4 is. And I'm assuming that's going to set us up for big action later on. So love the series so far. There hasn't been a bad issue yet. Every time I'm like, okay, there's nothing's ever 100%. So I'm like, okay, where's a bad issue is going to happen? But 4 issues in, we've had good and excellent issues all the way through. And the story is progressing. The art is consistently awesome. We're meeting cool, new, interesting characters. So here's to issue 5. Definitely pick this up. You're out $1. Even if you end up hating it, dude, $1, cheaper than a candy bar, cheaper than Reese's peanut butter cups. But yeah, definitely check it out. Support these guys. Hit them up on Patreon. You can follow them over on Twitter. They're always posting cool stuff. If you like the way Operator is, you're going to love Team Rex. They're that kind of, they like to goof around and they like to, jibe at each other and everything, but it's all in good fun and everyone cares about the comic first. It's all about promoting this art and wanting to tell a story. So see you guys in the next issue. I'm going to be doing some more comic book reviews. I got the trade paperback for Punchline to pick up. Column, a couple of other ones. There's some alternative stuff I'm going to be doing, but I'm making more time for comic books, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.